courts issue child support order, many times the parent that's supposed to pay the support doesn't always follow through with paying it. Either they lose their jobs or they just decide within their own personal opinion that they shouldn't have to pay, so they stop payment. So then that parent, the custodial parent's forced to deal with how they go about getting the money collected.
It's not easy to collect child support.
It's very difficult.
Once someone stops paying.
It is difficult.
Yes, and do you have any statistics regarding the numbers of non-paying parents?
Well, the actual number of non-paying parents varies from month to month and almost week to week on a basis. The actual dollar amount is in the probably up to $2 and $3 billion right now. A difference in across the United States or just in the state of California or even down to just the Los Angeles County, it can be an overwhelming number. And that's partly due to the parent just refusing to pay the child support, another part of it being financially unable to pay child support, and just the district attorney's office, the enforcement division being completely overwhelmed. They don't have the personnel to do such a thing sometimes, so it can get a little bit overbearing.
How long does the process take to obtain your child support once you go to the office of the district attorney?
From the actual filing date, or?
Yeah, once you file with the district attorney, how long is this process?
Well, that's that we kind of, it's humorous sometimes that from start to finish, it can be a very, very long process. The wait is within the district attorney's office. Sometimes it can take anywhere from 6 months to 2 years to actually file for child support. To actually get to the court session where the district attorney, your case actually goes into court for the judge to issue a judgment on child support. So the wait is really from the day you file the actual court case to when it actually goes in front of a Superior Court judge is where the longest wait comes in.
Okay. Now, Terry, both of you work for a nonprofit organization?
That's correct.
What is the name of that nonprofit organization?
Child Support Assistance Agency.
And where is that located?
We have a central office in Pasadena.
And do you charge people for your services?
We do. It's a very minimal fee, and we allow them to pay in 2 payments, so it's quite, available for them to budget it within their means.
Yes, we specialize in assisting parents who cannot afford their own private legal attorneys. So there's a couple of options you can do.
Pay their child support.
It could start off from they lose their job. Somebody that may have been ordered to pay child support was in a better company, in a better position, and they could afford to pay the amount that the courts stipulated. But then they may lose that job. Or, like I said, a lot of them just personally decide out of spite against the other parent, I don't want to pay this money. Okay,
let's take, for example, the parent that loses his job. What is his option or her option?
That loses their job? Well, anytime child support is established through the courts, they use income information from both parents. The mother's information is used, the father's information is used. And whoever does not have custody of the child, if they're ordered to pay support and their wages change, they should simply go back to the court and do what's called a modification. And that's have the child support recalculated based upon their present wage.
Now, if they do not go back into court and file a petition, then the child support accumulates.
The full liability is there.
It accumulates, that's correct.
So
plus 10% interest.
We don't want to forget that interest.
Yeah, because after a while, it
calculates
real quick.
It does.
It's the application of child support is much like when you move into an apartment and you get the electricity turned on. If you move out, you call and you turn off the electricity. Same thing with child support. When your wages change, you go back to the judge and inform them of your changed wages so the child support can change with your wage.
Now that's a good analogy.
She gained 5 pounds and lost her crown. Quick fix, plastic, surgical antidotes. Got herself a record deal, can't even sing a note. Plasma getting bigger, Jesus getting smaller. Spill a